Let's solve the equations in this example using the elimination method. We have 2x plus y, that's 2x over 3 plus y over 2 equals 10 over 9, and this is equation 1. And then we have x over 2 minus 3y over 4 equals minus 2 over 3 as our equation 2. Now take note here that when you are dealing with simultaneous equation that deals with fraction, as you can solve this direct using the fraction, but to avoid errors, I advise that you linearize the equation. And to do that, just multiply each of the equations by the LCM of the denominators. That way you have a single line equation that is easier to solve. So let's practice that. For our equation 1, we multiply through by, now the LCM of 3, 2, and 9 is 18. So our equation 1 will now become 18 into 2x over 3 plus 18 into y over 2 equals 18 into 10 over 9. Now let's tidy this up. 3 here 1, 3 here 6. So we have 6 multiplied by 2x, and that is 12x plus 2 here 1, 2 here 9. So 9 multiplied by y gives us 9y equals 9 here 1, 9 here 2. So 2 multiplied by 10, and we have 20. And then to the next equation, remember, let's label this. This is now equation 3. So to the next equation, we're going to multiply. That is for equation 2, we'll multiply through by, now the LCM of 2, 4, and 3 is 12. So we're going to multiply equation 2 by 12. So we have 12 into x over 2 minus 12 into 3y over 4 equals 12 into minus 2 over 3. Now when we work with this, what do we get? 2 here 1, 2 here 6. So we have 6x minus 4 here 1, 4 here 3. So we have minus 9y equals 3 here 1, 3 here 4. And we have minus 8. So now let's put the two equations side by side so that we can solve it simultaneously. Remember, this is equation 4. So equation 3 and 4 is 12x plus 9y equals 20. And equation 4, we have 6x minus 9y equals 20. So equation 4. Now to work with this, pay attention. We have y already having 9 here and another 9 here, even though this is plus and this is minus. When you have the coefficient being inverse of each other, that is when one is positive and the other is negative, you can just add it straight. So I would add equation 3 and 4. That is, what I have is 12x plus 9y equals 20. And then I will add that to 6x minus 9y equals minus 8. Now let's add it. 12 plus 6 would give us 18x. 9y plus minus 9y It's just like saying 9 minus 9, and then we have 0. Equals, now 20 plus minus 8, that is 20 minus 8, and that will give us 12. Therefore, we have 18x equals 12. And when we divide both sides by 18, we have that our x equals 12 over 18, which is, and the highest common factor between 12 and 18 is 6. So when we break it down, 12 divided by 6, we have 2. And 18 divided by 6, we have 3. So our x is 2 over 3. Now we substitute. X equals 2 over 3 into equation. Now when you want to substitute, you can substitute into the ones that you have linearized so that you don't have problems dealing with fractions. So let me substitute into equation 4. Therefore, in equation 4, we will then have 6 into x. And our x is 2 over 3 minus 9y equals minus 8. Now, 3 here 1, 3 here 2. So 2 multiplied by 2, and we have 4. So 4 minus 9y equals minus 8. And then we can now say minus 9y equals minus 8 minus 4. And our minus 9y equals minus 12. So when we divide both sides by minus 9, our y equals, now the highest common factor here is minus 3. So minus 12 divided by minus 3 would give us 4 over minus 9 divided by minus 3 would give us 3. So x equals 2 over 3 and y equals 4 over 3. You can go on to check this. So if I should check with equation 3. Using equation 3, my left hand side would then be, on the left hand side of equation 3, I have 12 into the value of x, which is 2 over 3, then plus 9 into the value of y, which is 4 over 3. Now let's check this. 3 here 1, 3 here 4. 4 times 2 will give us 8. Plus 3 here 1, 3 here 3. 3 multiplied by 4 would give us 12. And when we add 8 and 12, we would get 20. Which is consistent with our right hand side. Hence, it is correct. And that is the solution to this problem. Thank you.